Hey everybody, it's Chase with AVA Pop Culture again, and today we are here to take a look at and unbox what I call prestige releases. Now, a lot of people call these premium releases, one-click releases, and several companies from Film Arena to HDzeta, several others, Manta Labs, they put these movies out in just spectacular packaging with steelbooks, all kinds of extras in very exclusive, limited, numbered editions. And I have a few of those that we're going to unbox and take a look at today and discuss. So pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right, so premium packaging. Now our premium releases. I call these prestige releases because to me a premium release is like an Arrow chunky box set or something along those lines, like a VSU from Vinegar Syndrome. To me, that is a premium edition. So limited edition, that's a premium edition. These things kind of take it up above that. These go into prestige territory, in my opinion, because first of all, they're very expensive. They're very exclusive. A lot of cases, it's only like 500 of them made, maybe 1,000, sometimes 1,500. Most of the time, the run is very small, and you can actually get different in-depth. You can get a one-click box, which we're going to take a look at, or you could get an individual release, which is much closer on par with like an Arrow chunky box release. So there's different ways to go. There's different companies. We're going to look at two companies today. We're going to look at Film Arena in HDzeta, and we're going to stay mostly in the DC Snyderverse here with these. I'm going to do a separate video on a couple of others because I know there's a lot of questions out there about like Cinemuseum. There's some others, and I'm going to get into those as well because I have a couple, and we're going to talk about the pluses and minuses of the different companies and just overall how it is picking up one of these. And my thoughts on how I go about it is I'm just now dipping my toe into this, what I will look for in the future, and how many will I look to get. Like there's a lot of questions, but let's get to the fun part. Let's open one. Now one is open because I watched it this weekend, and that is Film Arena's Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is the one-click box. So you can see I opened one of them. And now this is a big... I will try to get something for perspective here on this. So a lot of you are familiar with Arrow's chunky box releases. We'll grab RoboCop right here. That's how an Arrow chunky box release stacks up to this one-click box. So it stacks up more favorably to the individual releases, which you can also just collect by themselves. You don't have to get the whole one-click box. You can get the individual releases. It comes closer to those, and we'll look at that in a minute. Actually, probably closer to the new Arrow ones. Probably closer to these with the slip on it. But so this outer box itself is limited, and as you can see, hopefully we'll be able to see this. I think this is number 270 of 750. So there were only 750 of these made. It's reflective. So that's your kind of seal of approval. And this is a serious chunky box. This damn near feels wooden. It's so thick. And this is all like kind of textured spot gloss on here. The lettering is all raised and spot glossed. So it's a very cool thing. Cool, simple writing. And then inside here, so it does come with a J card on the back of it, but I've taken that J card off so that you could see this, and it kind of tells you the content. So there is your chunky box, and it is solid. It's got like little beveled corners. I mean, it's a prestige release. Now inside, you're going to have every kind of version. That's why it's a one-click box. You get everything they put out. And you're going to get 2 of these. This is, as you can see, the 4K. I'm going to take that plastic off of there. And it has this very cool lenticular cover. And I know there's some light reflecting on there. I'm sorry, guys. See if I can fix that for you. So it's got this cool lenticular, and it's kind of hard to see, but this turns, I believe that is dark side back there. You see him. So that's very cool. Got the whole Justice League on it. This is the 4K version, and again, this stacks up. It's still a bit bigger than like an Arrow chunky box by itself. So just a little bit bigger. And of course, it has the lenticular cover. And then if you slide this out, what is in here, let's look at the rest of the box first. So on the back side of the box, you're going to get, on the J card, you're going to get this little collector's, I call it the collector's credit card, that will come off, and it will say, you know, number 270 of 750. So it's all numbers matching. It's like a car with an engine. You want all the numbers matching. So you get this cool Batman card here. And they're not all the same, because I think the other one has Wonder Woman on it. So it's going to be unique to your the one that you get. So it tells you all the information and everything on the back. And on the bottom of this box, it also, there's your numbers matching. It has the numbering. So again, 270 of 750. And what's hard to see is inside the box, there's even artwork inside the box there. So they kind of go all out on it. And then that lenticular. So inside, you get custom steelbooks. So this is the one for the 4K. It's very cool. You see all of their hands up there and everything. The side label. And then the mother box thing on the back. Open it up. And what I did learn is that these are all the standard, like they're just licensing the rights. They're making all this packaging, and they're licensing the rights to like 750 sets of the standard, the 4K release. So at least with Film Arena, from what I've seen so far, you're just getting this, you're getting the normal 4K release of this. So it's the same one you would buy in the store. There's not like extras on all of these or anything. So it's all of the artwork you're getting and the custom steel books and stuff like that. You're getting a book here that's full of photographs. No writing in this one. These are all like, you know, Kodak quality photos here. It's not like paper. It's like photography. So you're getting a lot of that, at least in this one. It's very cool back there. But that's not all. Then you also have this little packet here. It says Zack Snyder's Justice League. You open that up, and you're going to get your art cards here, and you get a bunch. There's Darkseid. So you're going to get a lot. Aquaman, and they all have this on the back. They're all the same on the back. This Zack Snyder's Justice League. So the character cards you're going to get. Nobody cares about the Flash. Just kidding. There's Superman. Batman. And again, these are super cool. And there's a bunch of these. A bunch. Here's your individual character cards. So you get one for every single character. And then some for the groups, action shots. So there is a ton of cards in here. And that's just one of the 2 releases in the one-click box. So all that's in the 4K box, which again is just a little bit bigger than like an Arrow chunky box. So you're going to get all that. The box there. And you got your card on the back. And that card, it easily will come off if you want to keep it somewhere else. There's your J card. That's just one of the 2. because you also get this is the Blu-ray version right here. So that was the 4K. This is the Blu-ray. And we're going to open this one right here. So this is another lenticular. I actually like this lenticular better. I don't know. Nah, I kind of like seeing the one with dark side, but this one's cool too. They're both very, very cool. And the cool thing about one-click boxes is you don't have to pick. So that is a super cool lenticular. And then on the back here, this card, see, numbers matching, 270. We got Wonder Woman here. So this is all the Snyder cut of the movie. That's very cool. Very poppy lenticular. Here's the thing that I like on the back of this. Like the back of this one, I forgot to show you. The back of this one is cool. It's got them all there. They're all standing there looking off at the sunlight. I know there's a lot of reflections. There we go. That's cool. That's very cool. It ain't this one. This one. Ooh, hit my camera. This one is super cool. This is Steppenwolf, and all of this is embossed. Like it is like textured 3D popping off all of his armor. So that is just next level cool right there. That is badassery. Like I wish you could tell. And of course you see the 270 on here maybe because it's holographic. But yeah, it's textured. And then you have that lenticular. Slide this open. Again, you got art on the inside. And the steelbook is different as well. I'll get the other one out to show you. So this is the steel. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut that plastic off of it. So the steelbook is different. It's got all of them. I actually like this steelbook better. I guess this is the 4K steelbook. It's just their hands reaching up. This actually has them all on it. And so I like that better. Now the backs are the same. But that's actually, I like that better. And then the Blu-ray discs are in here as well. And you can see they actually have different art than the 4K discs. And there's different art inside. Really, you just have a screenshot on the 4K of stuff. I like this photo of like more of the Justice League there. So, super cool. So you're going to get the movie. Again, this is going to be your same as your Blu-ray release that you buy anywhere of this cut. Now inside here, you're going to get more art cards. So they're all also going to have Justice League on the back. They're all the same. So these are not all the same, exact same art cards. You're going to get some different stuff. Like there's Steppenwolf, some different scenes from the movie. There's Darkseid. So you're just going to get a lot of art cards in here. There's Steppenwolf again. So lots of art cards inside the same kind of package. And then you have another booklet in here. You're going to have some writing in here, like a Q&A with Snyder. So you're going to get writing in this, some info, some interviews, some questions, some Q&As, and some different photos. So everything is not the same between the two. So you're going to get a lot of writing in here along with the photos. So that's super cool. Gives you some background on the characters, some interview with Diane Lane. So there's a lot of stuff in here. And there's Darkseid. So, and of course there's cool ass photos as well. So all of that, so you get, with a one-click box, you get both versions. So you get everything they put out. You get the Blu-ray version, you get the 4K version, you get all the different extras. You get both numbered, like little cards. They're all numbers matching, so they're all 270 of 750. And I love that back there. I absolutely love that. And they will go inside your one-click box. And that's Zack Snyder's Justice League one-click box from Film Arena. And it is super, super cool. Love it. So, that's not all. So they have a competitor. We've got another Film Arena. We might get to that in a minute. But let's go dollar for dollar. Let's go direct comparison here. So that was Zack Snyder's Justice League from Film Arena. This is Justice League from HDzeta. And this, if you really want to know how big the one-clicks from HDzeta are, this is the one from Film Arena. This is the one from HDzeta. They're big. They are very, very big. So there is a lot happening there. Look at the size of that bad boy. So this one is number 569 of 1000, and we're gonna open it right now. This is the gold label. So it's got the gold label out here. So this is going to have the movie in it and all that stuff. Now, that plastic, I will probably pull that sticker off and keep it. That's just signifying it's a gold label. This also has a lenticular. It's not as much of a poppy lenticular, but it is a lenticular. They move. So it is cool. All of this writing is raised and spot glossed. Here, all this is raised and spot glossed all around. The art wraps around. You got the Justice League back there. And again, it is number, what was it, 569? Or here, let me turn it upside down. Right side up. 569 of 1000. And their click actually has a click. So it's like a big magnetic click box. And you open this up. Folds out like that. And this is a big deep box to hold all this. And they're going to have 3 versions. Now, each one of these is like pretty much exactly on par with an Arrow chunky box. Exact same size as an Arrow chunky box. So you're getting essentially 3 Arrow chunky boxes in here. You're getting all the versions that they put out, and we'll show them. So you're getting all of the versions that they put out. Just super cool. We'll go one at a time here. So this is the 3D Blu-ray version right here. Again, got a lenticular cover on it. Lenticular back. That's the back, also lenticular. the Justice League. Now this is the theatrical Justice League, not the Snyders. In there you're going to get the steelbook. Got the art on both sides. You're going to get a package with art cards. And inside here, you're going to get your collector's credit card telling you the number. I actually kind of like having it inside there. And then you're going to get, these are actually postcards that you're getting of each character, like legit postcards. And then you are getting a booklet here, just mostly photos and everything. So, and that's a very like thick. It's kind of like it's like almost like a hardbound book right here. And so that is the, I guess we can open the steelbook. It's a very gloss finish steelbook, where those others were very matte. And then you see these are region free, they'll play. This is the 3D version, which I don't have a way to play anyway. Alright, let's see. Let's open the... Here we go. Here's the 4K. Lenticular again. It's a little bit different, you can see, than this one. They are different. This one does not have a lenticular on the back. This has a very like felt finish on the back. It feels like felt. And of course all this lettering is raised spot gloss, but this feels like felt, almost like a felt painting. Super cool. Whereas this one had the lenticular on both sides. So there's differences. And I didn't show you on the other, but they all also have the numbers matching right there. There's snug fit. Now I think all of these steelbooks are the same. I think all these steelbooks are the same, because this is the 4K. This was the Blu-ray one. The 3D Blu-ray. So it's the exact same as the other one. And you get your single 4K disc in here. It's not a 2-disc set with the 4K. It's a single 4K. But your packaging is different. These are very cool. All of their symbols are like very raised spot gloss. You got your number in here, and you'll see there was only 1,000. So while I got the one click that has them all, there was only 1,000 of the 4K. There was 1,500 of the Blu-ray. Again, you're going to get some different postcards, different types of art cards in here. You're also going to get here, trying my best not to tear anything. You're going to get a poster of each one like this, and then when you put them together, you can put them together. You can put them all together. So that's cool and different. I've never seen that before. Very, very cool. Where's the man? What are we doing here? There he is. So those are very, very, very cool. And they have one for each of them. And then you have the postcards. So that's a bit different too, with the 4K over the Blu-ray. Now that is everything that you get in the 4K package. Man, getting these back in here is a work. I don't mean that as a wrestling term. It's just hard. And then there is still yet one more that is different still. This is another Blu-ray version. So this is like this has the standard and the 3D Blu-ray. So it's just an alternate. Another lenticular. This one is also, it's going to have your little, it's going to have, this one's actually, I don't see the number on this one. That's interesting. So this must be their unnumbered version. So you get the 2 numbered ones and the unnumbered, I guess. Not seeing the number on that one. This is my first HDzeta, so that's the back. The front, lenticular. I actually like that one too. Oh, this is just the book. Sorry, my bad. This is just the book. So this is actually, this isn't like another steelbook set in here. This is just, that's why it doesn't have a number. So this is pretty cool. This is a hardback book that you get. Very, very cool. See, I'm looking at them right along with you guys. This is my first HDzeta set. So this is a hardback book full of, like, these are serious, like, it's got some writing in here, but these are serious, like, Kodak quality pictures here, because it's almost hard to turn. It's so stiff. That's really, really cool. Very cool stuff there. I love the comic book look at the back. There's the front of the book. And then you get these, each one for each character. One for each character. Each one with a lenticular. Each character with his own lenticular card. In a pack with his, or her, I guess, logo on it. Let's see. Here's Wonder Woman. Well, that's cool. Individual lenticulars for all. Badassery. So check out Batman's, because I'm seeing this for the first time right along with you. Very cool. Love it. So that's very different. I didn't know that. So we learned that together. That's what you get in here. In this set, that's why it's not numbered. It's just part of this overall one-click set. And it slides in there just like that. So that is the HDzeta version. That's the 4K. All right, got them all back in. Now they're going to go back into the one-click box, which also has a thing is heavy altogether. So that is a serious collector set. So that is the HDzeta and the Film Arena. This is the standard Justice League. This is Snyder's Justice League. And we'll try to run through one more real quick, because I did also get Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice Film Arena. So this is the same size as the other Film Arena. And this is number 332 of 500. So there's your card from the back. Now this thing, this whole box is textured. It's got like a texture to it that is just super cool. Check that out. Again, it has that beveling and everything, just like the Snyder Justice League. So inside my cards, I got Batman there, Ben Affleck, and I got a very pissed off Superman on my collector's credit cards there. And of course, they're all number 332 of 500. Checking that out. I'm just going to open the 4K. So here's the cover of the 4K. There it is. Got my plastic containers over here. This is the cover of the Blu-ray, which I think is just the standard cover here. It's also a lenticular, but although it doesn't bounce that hard. Both the steelbooks in this one are the same. The only difference is the books, really, and this one's a 4K. Now this steelbook has a lenticular. And the lenticular goes hard, but I want to show you a cool thing on it because this one pops real good. I know there's a reflection. There's not a lot I can do about that. This is actually a magnet. So that's pretty cool. That's a magnet that comes off the steelbook. The steelbook has that standard art on it. Batman, Superman, Batman. And then this is a multi-disc set. I guess that's a thing. This is a multi-disc set on the inside. You're going to get your 4K here. You're going to get a 3D Blu-ray. And this is also a Blu-ray over here. So this has the Ultimate Edition, which I have to admit, I had not seen the Ultimate Edition until recently. That might change my Superman movie rankings. So that's what you get inside here. Of course, this is some badassery with the lenticular here. You're going to get a booklet filled with cool pictures on the inside. And you are going to get this sort of fold-out book container in here with photo cards in it of the characters. And then you're going to, of different things in the movie and stuff like that. And then you're going to get one for each character. You're going to get character cards. And on the back of these, you're going to get some info on some of these characters. So that's pretty cool. Superman. And then on the back, you're going to get info on him. So that's all pretty cool. So that comes inside here. And the Blu-ray, it's just got different character cards. It's the same steelbook. Inside of it. So you're going to get both of those. Here. Take a look. So this does have a lenticular. Again, same steelbook inside. The only difference is you don't get the lenticular magnet. So it's the same steelbook though. And then there is your collector's card. So super cool, love it. Now let's talk about this because we're running short on time here, but because the video is running long, but they're expensive, right? And with Film Arena, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if Film Arena is still making new stuff. I know HDzeta is, I know Manta Labs is, and there's like the Wet exclusive, something like that. I'm just dipping my toe in. They're expensive. Like, I had to go to the aftermarket on these, and I fortunately got good deals on these, like really good deals. So I actually got, like, this one I got for about the price of 2 Arrow chunky boxes. A little more than that with shipping. So I got this for about I got this one for $105 by the time it was shipped. So that is a great deal, because I have not ran up on another one that was like that. Now, I got a deal on this because the person has seen my channel, and that's cool. But I mean, they had it listed for like $150 or something like that, and our best offer, and so I made an offer. So there are those to be found. And I would not pay more than $200 for that, even if you're like super fan, because you can wait and find a good deal on that one. Kind of the same thing for this. If you want this one click, like 200, and these are a little harder to come by. There's 500. I don't know why these seem harder to come by, but if you're interested in this, I probably wouldn't cross like the 235 threshold on this, which I know is a lot. That's a lot. That's why these are prestige editions. And the same thing here. Now, I was able to get this one also for $145 is what I got this for. So like, it's just, your mileage is going to vary. Like, part of the task I set about myself with collecting these is the thrill of the hunt over the long haul. Would I buy these for every movie? Hell no. There's no way I can afford it. And I can't afford to buy one every week. I can't afford to buy one every month. But I decided I was going to get the rest of the DC universe from Snyder's timeline. And then I was going to get things like Ready Player One, The Thing from Film Arena, Jaws. And I was probably going to mostly focus on Film Arena and HDzeta and Manta Labs secondary. So like, I was going to go back and get Film Arena stuff because it tends to be a better price. Like, for instance, everybody's not a huge fan, but you could get the one clicks of Suicide Squad 4K, the original Suicide Squad. You can get those all day, just a little over $100. And here's the thing to remember. You do not have to get the one clicks, and I may not get all one clicks. You can just get this version, which is like an Arrow chunky box, a little bit bigger than an Arrow chunky box exclusive with all the stuff in it. If you just want the 4K version, like, you can get this all day for like $65, $75, $85, depending on the person you're getting it from. And it just takes time. You got to wait for the right deal when you're hunting like that, and that's a good thrill of the hunt thing. And I feel like you do it for like the movies that mean the most to you. You don't do it for every movie. There's just no way. Like, at least for me personally, I can't do it for every movie. But like, the thing doesn't have a one-click box from Film Arena. It just has one of these. And like, I'm looking at one right now that for The Thing, right at about $100, and I'm hoping it's still around when I can afford to get it. So it depends on the title. It depends on the luck of your hunt. Depends on how motivated a seller is. Will they take your offer? Like, all that kind of stuff. Because I would not recommend buying directly for any of these, because sometimes you can't buy them in the United States without buying a certain amount. So you have to go in with like a group buy and get 4 or 5 people together or some crap. I don't even know that much about it. You got to get several people together so that you can make a minimum purchase for it to send over here. So the easier way is through, some retailers are starting to carry this stuff. The Movie Room, I think there's a couple of others. Maybe somebody told me Brother Belial, and there's another company out of Miami now. Some American retailers, online retailers that we buy from, are starting to carry them. So you can grab them from them, or you can, if they don't have what you're looking for, you can go to eBay. And, for me, it's the thrill of the hunt, too. Like, I set out, okay, I've got like these 10 that I want to get over time. There's no rush. So, yes, they're expensive, but if I buy a $150 set now and I don't get another one for 3 or 4 months, like, you know, and I just get one here and there, I would never be someone that collects all these. That's not me. I couldn't afford that. If you can, God bless you. And that's super cool. But for me, I'm going to get the rest of the DC line. A few things like The Thing, Who Framed, you know, Roger Rabbit. There's like a few. I'm making my list, and those are the ones that I will seek to get over time, over the long haul. Hopefully I'm not dying anytime soon, so I've got years I can try to find these things. So when I run up on a good deal, I'll get them. Thrill of the hunt is very fun. But I wanted to share it with you. I have one other prestige line that I have a couple of. We're going to save that for a different video because there's a lot of discussion, let's just say, around that particular company, and we will look at those later. But I just wanted to share this with you. My thoughts. Don't break yourself, but they are super cool. If there's a movie that's very important to you and you want to go hunt it, or give yourself a long goal haul of like target of, I want to get these 4 or 5 of those because I love these movies, that makes sense. I personally can't see it making sense to buy tons of them. Unless you just got all the disposable income, then, you know, whatever. But that's my thoughts on it. I love them. They're very, very upper echelon. I call these prestige, not premium. And I think they are very awesome. This is super cool. And I just wanted to share it with you. But that's what I got for you this time. If you enjoyed this, we do all kinds of things here. This is a little bit different. We do 4K reviews, physical media news, and of course, my big lists, recommendations, videos, and all that kind of stuff. We do it all because I love doing it all. I'm a filmmaker, and this stuff just makes me happy. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. That helps out the channel. Also help out the channel by joining my Patreon below. All of that. You get special videos, uncensored videos, all that kind of stuff. You're going to get your name and lights on every single video. And they take way less than YouTube of what you contribute, and it all helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it so much. But until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.